Hey everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm Ivy. We are on cycle 860. We're still continuing on with our learning journey, trying to get this hatch farm up and running, but also fighting. We actually ran out of water last time. Worked our way back to getting some water. There's not a lot, just barely one full tile per, as you can see down here. 1000. So we're just now getting to where that's, reasonable. But in the meantime, I was just kind of doing a little bit of exploring on what else we have going on. We do have gas grill going in, but I'm also looking at some other options for food. So we'll see what happens with that. We do need more power. I want to get the power going in here, but I'm also looking at some research. So we have an ore scrubber and a desalinator. I want the desalinator because we have this down here, cool salt slush geyser, so that's going to be good for us. And I thought we had another geyser somewhere up here, potentially. Yeah, there's something there. I don't know what that is. But I thought we had another one somewhere up in this area, but chlorine gas, I guess maybe not. Kind of taking a quick glance around. There's another thing here that may or may not be useful as well. But we do have access to regolith, which is a good filtration medium. We'll need that. This is looking a lot better. That is the wall we want for that. So we can actually start working on that. And we're going to do something similar to like what we have over there. Yeah, they can't reach that. That's okay. We'll have to block that off, but we can block that off by just not allowing them to go in or out that way. We'll have to watch that because this is definitely the path that I want them to take, but I want them to use these docks. Might add more to their travel time, but I don't know. We'll see when we get there. Have them go in from here. That's not open yet, so it's not anything that I have to worry about right away. And then maybe we'll put in a ladder down. Ran out of material. I'm just going to leave that for now. Okay. So yeah, we're trying to work on our environment. And then I was thinking about what we have growing, so that's good. We can clean out some of this stuff as it goes. They're doing really well. Oh, that's right. You all had a suggestion that I need it to not do clay. And I should do the igneous rock. Because it's everywhere, right? And I think that's what I had high on. Like, we have a lot already. Yeah, we have like 600 tons. It will take a little bit to clean out. It's not it. Shipping. Yeah, we have a lot of clay in here now. It's okay. You know, it's swapped over. They're not going to eat that much clay. Just let it go for now. I don't think they eat this clay, so we could just set this for Oh, this isn't up and running yet. Okay, that's not up and running yet. All right, that makes sense. So the clay will just be shipped back out. In fact, that's what this one's already doing, so it'll slowly work through it. What took damage? That gas pipe took damage? I thought it would be, let's see, what's the overheat 125? Okay. Yeah, with this not being on, so we have a few things that I want to work on with this. That water is not that hot, so that's pretty good. They just have a lot of work to do right now. That's something we can start working. Yeah, so we need more power. Let's see, how's this looking? And that's 2 high pressure vents. They're really putting in a lot of oxygen in there. It's still backing up though. Who made a mess? Why are you trapped? Alright, going down here. Doing work. You shouldn't be trapped though. I have to be careful. I made a mistake at one point, and I think I'm still messing with oh, yeah. Okay. They are trapped. He can get up here, he can get up here, run to there. There we go. There, now they're not trapped. Yeah, they should be able to go, yeah, through there. That'll be alright. Now I need this heavy watt wire. There we go. Put that ladder in all the way down to there. Actually, we can probably just go all the way. And that won't hurt anything. So those should be working the way we need it. This is still cleaning itself out. And give this a quick mop. It looks like research is done. Give a sweep there. So the next thing I wanted to do was this flow redirection. Flow redirection for the bottle filler. Because that's going to be pretty useful for what I want to do. And then the bottle drainer. So I really don't need to dump into, you know, any more puddles or puddles like this if I don't want to. I can just sweep it up and put it in. This we're going to copy settings. There we go. Deconstruct that, and deconstruct. that. I had an idea for that. I'll have to remember what I was doing with it. I'm pretty sure it had to do with, you know, helping to take care of some of this stuff. There's a little bit of stress, but that's okay. Okay, so now I need to turn off igneous rock. There we go. Oh, look at them. They're happy now. Let's see, anybody hurt? Yes, Ashkan is. So this isn't working. This swept up all that, so that's really good. I think I'll have to manually sweep that. How many critters do we have? 6. 3. There we go. Now that's picking its stuff up. Nice. Good deal. So this is starting to work. You know, they're harvesting themselves. Apparently he's allergic to bristleberry, so maybe he shouldn't be doing that, but... Now, let's check. So all the oxygen's going in. That is good. We didn't put that in place yet, so that's fine. We can deconstruct some of that. Let's just go check this out. How's this doing? We don't need that necessarily running. Oh, they almost have this done. Yeah, they have to do this, and then that'll be connected to the main line. I guess we may as well have stone hatchlings in there as well, and not regular ones. Because that's probably what we'll have the most food for. Incubating, is it lullabied? Let's see if the automation... I don't know that one is not, well, lullabied. That one's not lullabied. That one's, they must be too busy to get there with my ranchers. At some point I'll have to go back over body temperature. Oh no. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. But let's see, the water is 32, so that's kind of warm. That's pretty warm. It does go up and then come down, so I may need to do some kind of cooling somewhere for that. Sure, pretty warm. How's our ventilation look? So this is all coming up from here. It's a 10. Could just start cramming the oxygen in from that. I mean, it's definitely still dropping water in. So that's a good thing at least. And it's not getting overpressured, so like this is all still working. Oh, it does just a little bit. It's not bad though. I mean, it heats up pretty quick, but 21. That might be okay. What's it need? 30. So yeah, that might go down enough. It just depends. We have that water going in. That may be the problem. So we could probably look at cooling that water. Okay, so we want it to get rid of some of this. Taking from there. Okay, there we go. I wanted to empty this out. Yeah, the water's like 30 degrees. I mean, our hatchery's not looking bad. We're gonna get some meat coming in, so that'll be good. We are very, very low on food, though. Is there anything we can make? The mushroom wrap with the lettuce. I guess that somebody ate the lettuce or it went rotten. Let's see. Let's do a quick germ check. So that's okay. And if that's okay, then we can look back at the micro musher. We do need that. As well. I mean, they're not going to be working on all that at once anyway, so that'll be fine. We don't have enough air pressure. Oh. This is stopped again. take some easy gold amalgam. Yeah. And that. That'll help us finish that. So we will re-enable this. And in order to just kind of saving that for now. All right, so they can build that. That's gonna help. Who's trapped? Like, how did you even jump up there? Why did you even jump up there? Okay, so they built that. Let's deconstruct some of this, or at least we don't need that. So if that's working again, we can take these pipes, put them back together here. That'll allow us to get this going. We can deconstruct that puppy. Now this should be self-powered again. Wire bridge, deconstruct that. And then we'll set this on 2, and hopefully this will work. Set this at a 1. Scalding again, that's fine. Thank you. All right, so now what'll happen is we're gonna start backing up all of these. And we only need 1. That'll kick in. No, you don't need to do that. Get out of there, May. The level 1. You must have been really bored. Alright, so then this could be 250. $450, $250. So that takes that power down just a little bit. Got a little vacuum over here. Barely gets any. All right, how are we looking now? Look at that. So yeah, putting those, we really needed to do that a long time ago. That's okay. Which means we will start getting this in. This automation, I was looking at this and I was like, huh. I found something where it was like, all right, if this backs up, then it'll send something through. Like you could do this. And we could do this without using any power. And I kind of want to try it just because that's what we're here for. We're here to learn different techniques. And I wonder if I could do that. I would have to move this, I think. But I wonder if I could just do it this way, where it would allow it to back up all the way to here and then start shunting it out. Does that make sense? Because then we wouldn't need this bypass, because this is just really taken out. But that one, yeah, and this is unfortunately in the wrong spot. Unless I do it. Well, no, because, all right, so what I saw was where you can take two of these like this. You run it through, and then if it's full, then it'll bypass. Now, I can't really do it. I guess I could do it there. But that's kind of on the wrong side. I almost want it to be here. So if it fills up, once this is full and backed up, then it'll hop over. So I think I need to build that one. And then after I build that one, deconstruct that one, build that one here, and then connect into that. We'll give that a try. We'll just see if I can get it to work. We don't need those. Still got a lot to sweep up here. Oh, we need this cooling put back into play. That's damaging because that's copper ore, not gold amalgam. It's okay. After they deconstruct it, we'll just put it right in. It won't hurt anything because it's just the going to our base. So this is still going to continue to work. We could probably turn that to like 80. Or maybe like 30. Okay, yep. That was pretty quick. How's our hatchery looking? Down to 5. 3. Did these get lullabied? Doesn't look like they have. And we have more hatchlings here, more eggs. So we need to like put in an evolution chamber for them. Any eggs should be, let's see, they're going here, but then they're coming here. So we almost need one specifically for eggs. It's a pretty good range. It gets both of those, so yeah. So the question is, do we want to ship eggs up here? Or just leave them down here and then either turn them into meat, or we can ship them up if we need them. I think maybe we just leave them here. I don't really like that though. Should I do a full one? trying to decide if I want to do like a full pit and have it there, or if we want to do it a different way. So there's some ways that I've seen where you could just have like a pit that goes down to, and they just kind of go at it there, or just do like a single. Like we could even do it here. Do something like that. Do that. And then we just put new pneumatic door over it like that. For the output for that here. Or we could just, you know what? Let's see. We construct these buildings here. We don't need that. That across. Maybe we could just do it right here. But I kind of want that space for if there's any more. That's really close. We could throw it down here. Up here would be good too, because it's still pretty close. Cancel this for now. What just dinged at me? We don't want iron ore in here. Oh, they did get that done. Nice. Okay. So we could take this one and deconstruct that one. They did the wrong one. Bro. It's still fine because it's just all going to go in the tank for now. I hope this will work. My thought is... I'm hoping this way works, where if this actually gets full, it's no longer stuffing it in there. It should bypass all that. It's not. Automatic going through. So what if we do that? So nothing's shoving it through that way. So that. That. So that's still working. I guess I need to move it back a little bit more. So if we deconstruct this one, run it back one more, maybe that would work. I don't know. We'll see. They'll get here. They'll take care of it. We do have an ore scrubber. Mechanical surfboard. We won't use the desalinator. That's good. And then the bottle filler and the bottle drainer. Okay, let's see what we have going on here now. So theoretically, if I hook that up, no. Nope. So that did not work the way I really, really wanted it to. I wonder if it's because of that setup here. Like if I put this one going like that, cut that there, cut that there, but that there's still no way out. I have to like dive down. And it might just be because of where I have it placed there. Trying to learn some lessons here. Not sure that it's really working, but it should be if that shouldn't go across here at all. This should be the one, but I do see some going across. I don't know. That might be something worth fiddling with a little bit more. But I wonder. Oh, you can't put them over top of each other. I'd have to dig that out and reroute it. Or, yeah, I think I have to go one further. So we'll deconstruct this one, put one further back, and then maybe that would be the key. It's still pushing some through, though. it's going backwards. Yeah. That would be... This should be still going out, so I think no matter what, I'd have to go maybe one more backwards. It's a lot of fiddling around for what I'm looking to do. But if I can get that working... So now that's in. So should be able to... That backs up. Put that over top. So that's the first one. Cut those two. All right. Connect those two and those two. What does it do? Goes into the first one. So then if I deconstruct that one, trying to get this to work and say, okay, there we go. So that's going where I want it to go. Cut that. Okay. Like, where is that even going? Oh, here we go. I think I figured it out. So we have these two working. They should be working in tandem. This first one is shunting it through here. I think if this backs up, then it starts going through here. Deconstruct that. I'm just gonna do that for now. So I think I figured it out. The first one goes to where you want it to go. The second one goes to the runoff. And I think we can get by without having to use this gas filter at all, if that's the case. So I'm gonna connect that one. Disconnect that one? That'll get rid of all that hydrogen in there. For now, it'll take a while before that's even going to be a problem, but... So no hydrogen in there anymore. We're gonna go to electric and pull it off the power. Just in case. Well, that was a fun little journey. So that saves us 10 watts, and it allows us to filter stuff, which is really interesting. $300 kilograms, that's good. That's still getting overheat damage. The temperature in there. I guess it's overheat damage because there's a vacuum. Oh. Like, what do I want to do with this? Still want that to be a vacuum. I still want the ability to go in there if I need it. That cannot be pumped into any of that stuff. Alright, there is no power for it. That's good. There's no gas. So there's polluted oxygen in there. I don't want to deal with it. I think hydrogen is like not great for insulating. I don't think I really want that in there. Or do I just put some more water in here? That's pretty hot though. That is the same level. Okay. I don't need insulated tile here. So we'll put those in here. We'll get another one going. There. And then we'll take the wire that was here. So we're just moving it outside of that base. Nope. Put that in. Now, we got to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that up there. We want wire. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that heavy. Probably just deconstruct all of the power wire. There, there, there. Not there just yet. Okay, now that is done, so we can get rid of that and deconstruct that. There we go. All right, well, that worked. How do our hatches look? Let's see, berry, sludge. We should be close to these being good. Look, we're overpressurized here again. Oh, open, so we have the coal. Sweep that. Well, these are growing now. What's the temperature? Better? Really weird where I have stuff kind of built up. I know they shouldn't be going through some of those areas. Okay. And they're definitely on it right now. That's still going. How much crap did we have there? Who knows? So in the remaining thing, so we're still awaiting fuel for that. And that's because we did not put this piece in place. That should be all of it. There we go. So now we're gonna have fuel. Barbecue, seafood, mushroom wrap, stuffed berry, bristleberry, pinch of pepper nut. We have some of that, so I mean, but this berry sludge, 4,000 calories. So maybe we just worry about that for now. But there's no stress. The only thing we need to do is get our food back up. But we have cooked seafood and pacu fillets, mainly from this. You have 7? Okay. Three. So if we're doing something here, this eggshells can go out. I don't know where would be the best spot, because like we could put the egg thing up here, and then we have eggs as well. The egg cracker. And that allows us to get some omelets going, which takes that raw egg, makes it 2,800 calories. That's a lot better. We do have eggs. There's so many just random things that they drop. It's great. But this is done. That's good. This should be a place that they're dropping things off on their way through. They don't have to come through there, but they should. Did pick up all that. We do have pufflets still working, so they're wild, satisfied, so they're happy. All right, yeah, I think the next thing we'll do is figure out what we're going to do with the eggs, because we do have several hatchling eggs. We could change that out to stone and just have stone hatchlings in here. And then just regular hatchlings. Let's see, what does this do? Hatchling egg, stone hatchling egg, smooth. Okay, so igneous rock, that's fine. We still have a chance of getting regular hatchlings from them. All right, well, I mean, the hatchling farm's looking good. And now that we know that double trick, we could set that up so if this is backed up, then it'll shoot it up that way. Have to learn this again. That's barely working. It's hitting the first one. That's really good. Like I'm really happy that's working out that way. It's gonna take a long time to fill this up, but the first one goes to where we want it to go. The second one is the overflow. So if we did it like that, then I think cut that. Hey, there we go. I'm pretty satisfied at that lesson that I learned. So now if this ever gets backed up, it'll just automatically shunt it into the main loop. Which means all of this side is just for this. All of this side kind of goes around first. And it makes a loop and then starts feeding into here. Which we could push it over this way and get some over. How are we looking for oxygen? Like, it's barely breathable down here. So it will get better. And from the math that I was looking at, like each of these supplies for 8 dupes. I have 20 dupes. I think I only need like 2.5 of these. So, you know, again, most of our oxygen is down here. Man, solving problems, making things better. I'm really happy with what we have here so far. Just a matter of getting more oxygen up here, and we should be good. I'm gonna put one more deodorizer in. And it looks like we can get rid of all of that. How's our germs looking? Pretty good. They do have this built in. So we could deconstruct buildings here. Have to be careful when we open that one up because they'll be able to get out. But we have a maintenance shaft that goes all the way up, all the way down. It looks like it's fairly clean. We need to put a water lock in, maybe in you know, one of these areas. I kind of like this area, although they do have to go past this. Never go in and out of here. They're going in and out of there. It's fine. Yeah, I think we could do that. So the next things that I want to work on is figure out what we're going to do with the hatch eggs, where we're going to store them so that we can start, you know, getting meat and stuff. And it'll just be like, you know, if these are full, which one more and that one's full, we're about halfway there and we still have nothing in that one. But that'll be fine. We can change that. The incubator. We can change that to both stone, and then we just leave that one down there. Leaving that for now. It's not needed. These are all getting water, so like there's not much that we have to do. Irrigate it, plant from the seed, liquid intake. So yeah, that's it. So they don't have to do anything, and it kicks this up. The food goes here. Then the food gets moved from there to here. And each of these are going to start feeding like 3 to 5 dupes per thing. So, yeah. If any of those hatch, they'll just get put into here. Game groomed happy. Okay. All right, well, and then the oxygen's really good down here. We don't have a lot going up this way, but I think that'll get better. Now that we've sorted this issue, we're at consistent 340. This is pumping out. It's starting to back up just a little bit. I think I'm going to go low and conserve just a little bit more. I don't know that it matters either way. I'm not really sure how it pushes power into that, but that's all good. That's still in the thing. This is not taking damage. That's... So maybe we look at expanding the one down here. Now that we've figured that out, we have room. I can try a different way, which is, you know, we just build this up. Take these out because we don't really need them. And just pump that gas all through. Because we've also taken care of this problem where if this does back up, then it'll put it up there. I think I'm going to change these out to be insulated up into that point. That saves a little bit more heat for all of that. Do a little bit of cleanup. I don't think we're going to need that anymore. This works well. That's not connected. That's fine. I'm not shunting it over here. We can change that around. So yeah, a water lock for down here. That'll keep that in place. We have that taken care of here, so we're not getting any more grossness in there. This is all pretty much taken care of. We'll sweep that up. We'll take some mushroom. We will mop that up. That's good. I'm going to leave that pump there in case we do have a little bit more water, but I don't know what's up here either. There's a lot of iron ore. Yeah, I think we're in a really good place for this playthrough again. This we need to get going. So we need more power so that we can get that going, make this cooler. That's going to help. We will have to dig back in there and fix that pipe. That's okay. There's no way in that way. We can build a water lock on this side to get in. Unfortunately, we will have to break our setup because I can't do what I did last time, which was take out that extra one just because we're already like blocked in. The only thing we could do is move everything up one. And where else? So that hydrogen is only going down there or feeding that. And because we're not using infinite gas storage in here, we don't need extra pumps like we have on the other side. So this is still really situated nicely. The only other thing, I wonder, would oxygen cool down if it was put in here, in this area? Or is this, I think this is the more effective way. But I wonder if it would help to put the storage here so it's after it's cooled. I wonder if that would make sense. Then we kind of have a cool block we could put in. I think we can do some temp shift plates. Can we go behind? Yes. So yeah, maybe it makes sense that we utilize this area. We don't need that many, but we took that out one. I'll put one there. Could put one here. And I could put one. So there's 4 in a block. And we just start storing it. We bypass these, they just shunt it out into these. That might be the thing to do. And let's see. Peptidizer? No. Conduction panel. It's out of lead. So I can't put it over the pipe. I can put it like that. So that would normalize this if it cools this whole area down. And then that allows us to get water out of here, which is more water for our system, which is not a bad thing. I think that's our next challenge. Can we get this working without, like, killing the rest of the base? How hot is that water? That water's pretty warm, but we could run it through some of these areas, and then we also have that cold slush that we could get to. We could fill up this whole area with pipes. I don't know. That's something to think about. I'm going to cancel those for now, but I think that's the next play. And again, the hydrogen, we're shunting a lot of it down here. But we could shift that up. And what would happen is, well, we need to first get that better. This goes to 450. That takes care of both of those. So if we do that, then that'll help alleviate our max gas pressure. Maybe. Yeah, these aren't turning off yet. Slowly going down. Yeah, I think that's the thing we do. Get this emptier, get this pushed out, change how we're storing it, store it in the cold. That keeps it cold better. Utilize that cold to address this steam. It's not going to be dormant for a long time, but I think I can wheel my way into here. And maybe maybe do some kind of water lock, or we could just do a water lock right here. Like, we don't need all these doors, we know that. Maybe that steam goes right here, and you know, we do this same setup over top of this. And utilize that steam. Okay. Well, leave me your ideas. Let me know where I'm thinking incorrectly, and we can go from there. So I'm glad that worked too. That's not necessarily a bad thing. The only problem with that setup that I have here is it does take an extra 2 pumps to get it out of this room, even though I'm storing it in this area. But it's kind of worth it just to make sure, because it stays cold. It's always cold. You put a small bit of hot air in here and it just pretty much instantly cools. Like even here, let's watch it for a second. So in here, it's like 17. It starts out at 53. It doesn't cool down. That's 50 and that's 58. So then if we look, that's 17. So it immediately gets colder just because of everything else. That mechanized airlock, how hot is that? Let's see, temperature-wise. Yeah, you can see where it's warm, but it's then immediately cold as soon as it gets in here. So this is the way to go to cool it down. The air coming out here is -20. And when it leaves here, it's, 5 degrees warmer. And even insulating it, it still loses like half of that. Whereas over here, that's at 18, 12. And I'm not even insulating it through here just because I want to keep the base colder. So, yeah, that's... Maybe we need to do a heatsink somewhere as well. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, leave a like, please subscribe. I do appreciate it, and I will see you all on the next one. Thank you very much for watching.